in order to avoid a corporate criminal offence, you have to have controls in place which show that you've taken certain levels of care, etc. So if a rogue employee goes against that, then you've got a defence against that legislation. However, if you've not got the controls in place, or even worse, it can be seen that you are knowingly turning a blind eye to bad practice, then you're into much more serious legislation than just paying over the pay-as-you-earn and NIC liability. And then that can be looked into all sorts of things, not just that element of how you operate with your umbrellas, but how you operate across your whole taxes. So I think probably the way to answer your question is if you are an agency, you can no longer, not just because of this legislation, but because of all sorts of other wider legislation, you can no longer turn a blind eye to bad practice by your best billers.
These are the umbrella legislation with the joint and several, the corporate criminal stuff, the tax promotion stuff. It's all part of a bigger picture, which is HMRC and government, Treasury, etc. It's a culture change. It's saying we've had enough. This is what we're going to do. You're going to have to really smarten up in your supply chain. The bandit days have gone. Get your house in order.
Yeah, I think the days where avoiding tax was almost a game to people, and those days have gone. So it's no longer, the lines are blurred between tax avoidance and tax evasion. Lots of cases have been out there where you've got to not only be paying the right amount of tax, but you've got to be showing that you've got the right controls in place. So this is just the latest in the set of legislation, which is moving the goalposts so that large organisations in particular, but any entity has got to be doing the right thing and arguably being seen to do the right thing. And if in doubt, they'll end up with a liability if they can't show it otherwise.